Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, my friends. Evo Japan trucks along, and we just got a trailer for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, debuting Marco Rodrigues. Marco, you may have known him back in the day as Khushnood Butt, but no longer Marco's the name now. So naturally, we're going to do a full trailer breakdown as you would expect, but a few things before then. One, who is Marco if you're unaware? Marco is the student of the famous Ryo Sakazaki of Art of Fighting and King of Fighters fame, using Kyokugen Ryu Karate, which means effectively in gameplay terms, he's the Shoto equivalent, as in he's the character most like Ryu from Street Fighter. You always need one, right? That's just how that works. Marco has brought Kyokugen Ryu to Brazil, and now sort of, just doing the world martial artist thing, traveling the world, doing his best. Although now he's in Southtown, as everyone is for Fatal Fury. And there's a few things to note. This stage is a pre-existing Southtown location. This is the Fitness Club, as originally seen in the Art of Fighting 2. Although this time it got rebranded, you can see on some of the logos here, this is specifically the Yuri Fitness Club. Yuri being Ryo's sister, and also in Art of Fighting 2, the Fitness Club was her stage, so I guess she owns the stage now. And you may notice the very large karate bear in the background. Now, if you're a fighting game fan, I know karate bears are nothing new to you. In fact, they're a staple in our genre. But specifically, Marco does have ties to bears. In the original Mark of the Wolves, you can actually find some bear cubs hanging around in his stage. So I'm assuming the cubs are now grown up and are training under Kyokugen Ryu Karate under his guise. Marco is a friend to the animals. So all that said, now let's go into the proper trailer breakdown. Marco seems pretty faithfully translated from Mark of the Wolves going into City of the Wolves. And that's good because, well, he's a pretty cool character. Still rocking the big pompadour and the sideburns combo. Hairstyle perhaps more relevant in 2024 than it's ever been. And opening up, we actually start with one of the trickier aspects of the character. Yes, he is the Shoto style character. Fireball, uppercut, all that kind of stuff. But this is a negative edge move. So how it's traditionally worked is hold heavy punch, and then hold for a time, let go, and then this is the move that will come out. But there's multiple charge timings. Traditionally here, this is the older game, hold it for a little bit, then let go, and you get that quick punch as we've seen. If you hold it for a long time though, then you'll get a much more devastating attack. Think of it almost like Balrog's turnaround punch from Street Fighter. Next up, as a Shoto, you better believe he has the classic Shoryuken style of uppercut. Not too much to say other than it works. Next up, just like we saw earlier, this is the negative edge kick. So the longer you hold heavy kick, the better and better this move will be. For a lot of people, the negative edge stuff is the make or break for the character. Either you love it or you don't. Now, forgive me on this one because I'm not 100% sure what this is. It might just be all new. So he's crashing into T-Zoc as T-Zoc's going for the clothesline. Looks like a red flash indicating like there's some sort of armor property going on here. And then it looks like he hits him with like Ryo's parry, but obviously not just a parry because it sends him flying. Or potentially it's like Takuma's command grab, where he sort of like is mimicking the arm motion, but instead of like breaking the guard and then opening up the enemy for whatever, it just knocks the opponent down straight up. It seemingly either Ryo or Takuma, either son or daddy, right? Definitely influenced by one of them, it looks like. If I'm missing something here though, let me know in the comments below. Next up, we see the classic Kouken Fireball. And very interesting that it knocks down. Normally it does not knock down. Any fireball in any fighting game that knocks down is always very strong. It is hitting T-Zoc as a counter hit because he's doing a move. You can see the glass break effect. So it may be that as a counter hit in this game, it knocks down. If so, very strong. Now in Mark of the Wolves, it does knock down, but only if you're like directly beside the enemy. Here, there's more room for leeway on that, so I guess we'll wait and see. Here we see a basic throw, and Marco upping his game, I guess, in the traditional karate way. Before, his throw was just a big old headbutt, right? So now a bit more technique in there, I suppose. Next up, we see a target combo for Marco. So target combos, if you're unaware, are just basically like canned combos, pre-built combos. we actually have the move list for the characters currently in the playable build, and there's a lot of target combos in the game, so naturally it would make sense all the characters that are yet to be revealed and Marco also have them as well. Next up, we see his low dodge attack / universal overhead. This is usually done with like your two lights together, although I think there's ways to like easy operation it in the new game, but regardless, big old wheel kick going over T-Zoc low, and it goes into it like an additional slow-mo state to show that you got the enemy. And after this, he goes into the infamous Zanretsuken, aka the machine gun punches, a famous move of Ryo's. So you may notice like the green glow going on. So this is your SPG only move, where you set your health value, your SPG. It can be at the beginning, middle, or end of your health bar. And when you're in that bonus version of your health, that's when you can do this move, but only there. So basically it's an attack you have for a limited amount of time. Usually a good move, especially as we'll see here in a moment. So yeah, it's pretty dang cool. As you can see here by this very King of Fighters feeling corner combo. After machine gun punches and grow, Mark of the Wolves, you can't combo. Here, you can. So crouch heavy EX Koken knocks down, goes into the machine gun punches, knocks up. What looks to be EX Shoryu break cancelled, so he returns to the ground much faster than usual. Then his quarter circle forward heavy kick move to knock him to the ground. Big combo. And now next up is another very interesting combo. So we start off here, jabs into uppercut, and uppercut looks break cancelled because it returns to the ground very fast. Combo ability. Then quarter circle forward heavy kick, which I also think is break cancelled. So we have a new break cancel into EX quarter circle forward kick into his air SPG. Everyone now has air SPG attacks as well, not just grounded ones. So it just makes the SPG state that you set at the beginning of the match all the much more valuable because you have two moves to work with it instead of one. And you can cancel those from EX moves for free as well. I don't think it takes rev gauge. I don't think. I could be wrong. But also more break moves. We do know that the classic characters that say had only one break move before, like Hotaru, now have multiple ones. And it looks like Marco now also has multiple breaks. And off the quarter circle forward heavy kick, it looks like the beginning of it as we saw before, but he doesn't do the follow-up kick, so he just lands, which gives him the additional combo ability. So here we're juggling with one break Shoryu into the break lift knee, and then recomboing after that. So combo potential in this game is going to be very, very, very high. And next up we go to more fun combo potential yet again, right? Seeing sort of the same basic idea, at least at the beginning, in that we're going for, jab starter, a good hit confirm, Shoryu break, land quick, EX Shoryu, break, land quick, and then quarter circle forward, heavy kick, break, land quick, and then go for the level 2 Hao Shokoken, aka the big F-off fireball. And now, keeping with even more combo ability, right, we're going to see some more fun things like EX and EX cancels, and more fun level 2 supers. So when we start out this particular combo here, close heavy kick into a feint cancel fireball. So in case you're unaware how this works, everyone in this game has moves you can feint, where you don't follow through with the move, and it can change the frame data. So here, the close heavy kick, feint cancel fireball gives you enough frame advantage to go directly into crouch heavy punch. Combo not normally possible otherwise. Then after crouch heavy punch, EX fireball into EX command dash. This is rev canceling, that's why you see like the blue shadow. This is an EX into an EX, which is strong, but raises your gauge. Shoryu, break canceled, into EX Shoryu, break canceled, into quarter circle forward heavy kick, break canceled, into EX, quarter circle forward kicks, canceling that into the level 2 uppercut super. So yeah, combo ability is going to be really strong with EX and EX cancels, feint cancels that let you link in other moves, and obviously break cancels. It's going to be really crazy. We're getting a lot more combo freedom and a lot more combo expression in comparison to, say, some of the older Fatal Fury games this time around. And closing up the trailer, we're going into the classic Kyokugen Ryu move, the Fearsome Ranbu. This is basically the KOF art of fighting equivalent of the Raging Demon. Although Ryo, Takuma, Marco all are much nicer people than Akuma is. So we end with the big old uppercut, right? Using the elbow, and things are a little different. This is not inspired by Ryo, but definitely inspired by Takuma, the patriarch of the clan. In another move, you could say you would see from Akuma in Street Fighter, this big grand slam chop, knocking the enemy all the way up, and then crashing down with this mega chop here. Also, Takuma famous for this move. Normally when Ryo does the Ranbu, he ends it in either the uppercut or a Hao Shokoken, the big fireball, right? So Marco's taking lessons from all the Kyokugen Ryu practitioners, not just Ryo. And good on him, because that looked badass. And that is the trailer. I gotta say, good trailer. I know a lot of people were very much anticipating Marco for City of the Wolves. He's a very beloved character in the franchise. You know, if only for the fact that he's a Brazilian character that's not green and electric, because that seems to be the way it always goes. Cool look, cool personality, just a likable guy. Not overly stuffy and self-serious like the quote-unquote karate character tends to be. And in the transition to City of the Wolves, I think he looks great. I think he looks utterly fantastic. For the people who are not, you know, already aware of the character, and fair enough, right? Because he's only ever been in Goro, and that was a long time ago. I think he will pick up a lot of new fans. And for my part, I thought this was a really fun trailer. I've always liked breaking down the KOF trailers for KOF 15. SNK trailers, they just seem to be really good. They always give you a lot of little things to look at. So I'm always finding this very fun and engaging to go through. And I'm looking forward to more because City of the Wolves, it comes out early. They stress early next year. So we're probably going to be getting a bunch of trailers in the next few months. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this game. This game looks pretty sick so far from everything I've seen. That all said, hey, that is the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. And when the time comes, go out and play some Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.